The Chicago Cubs hosting the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are plus 122 on the money line. The Cubs are minus 145. The over-under is 7 runs. The Reds getting a run and a half or minus 170, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. The Cubs laying a run and a half are plus 143, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win this game by 2. Ashcraft has pitched twice against the Cubs this year, 2 1/3, 7 runs, 7 earned, and the Reds lost that game 15-7 in Chicago. Then he went 6 1/3, 4 runs, 3 of which were earned, and they lost that game 7-2 in Cincinnati. Sampson has pitched twice against the Reds this year, 4 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. They won that game 7-2 in Cincinnati, and that was against Ashcraft. 6 innings, 1 run, 1 earned. They lost that game 4-3 in Chicago. Now, the Reds have lost Ashcraft's last 3 starts. They're 4-6 as a team in his last 10 appearances. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched in his last 10 games and 3.9 strikeouts per game in his last 10 games. So 4 strikeouts roughly per game. Sampson, the Cubs have won his last 2 starts. They are also 4-6 in his last 10 outings. He's averaging 4 2/3 innings pitched in his last 10 games and 3.5 strikeouts per game in his last 10 games. Head-to-head, the road team's on a 2-game winning streak. The Reds are on a 2-game winning streak. These teams are 5-5 against each other in their last 10. The under has hit in their last 2 games. However, the over, just in general, is 6-3-1. The over 7 specifically is 8-1-1 in their last 10 games. The underdog getting a run and a half is actually 7-3, and there's only been one run game in their last 10 meetings. I'm taking the Cubs with the money line, the Cubs with the runs, and the over, and I know that it was probably better to take the dog, but Ashcraft hasn't beaten the Cubs this year. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.